Hey everybody, it's Nick here with you. Welcome back to the Rock Squad channel and welcome to a Rock Squad interview. That's right, this week I'm reaching back into the Rock Squad interview archives for my conversation with Danko Jones that I did on the air back in 2014 when he was performing at the Festival of Friends in Hamilton, Ontario. And I'm reaching back into the archives this week because Danko Jones has a brand new record coming out on September the 15th called Electric Sounds. And I think that as far as rock bands go, as far as rock artists go, Danko Jones is one of the best Canadian rock artists, but just in general, one of the best rock artists on the planet right now. And it was a real privilege and exciting opportunity to talk to him on the air a bunch of years ago. It's always fun to go back into these interview archives and do these interviews. So without further ado, my conversation with Danko Jones on Rock Squad.
Live One Way Rocks with Danko Jones in just a beautiful day. He's playing tonight at the TD Festival of Friends, the Rock and Roll Picnic at 6:30. He joins me right now, the Menko Kid. How you doing, man?
Good to be here.
You guys are just coming in from out west to here in Newcastle.
We played in Penticton, BC last night with Alice in Chains, and then we flew out here.
Yeah, Alice in Chains are coming to town too, so it's all the great bands are coming into Hamilton this summer, so that's pretty exciting. Back a decade ago on your Born to Lion record, you said, if you want to learn how to sing the blues, get yourself a woman. Is that still a true lyric for you in 2014?
Absolutely. Absolutely. We play that every night.
Yeah. Well, even a song like Just a Beautiful Day is talking about, she likes it slow and heavy, I like it fast and soft. Is it always that push and pull with a woman that creates great lyrical content for Danko Jones? Or?
Yeah. But that song you guys just played is actually about how I don't like the outdoors. It's really that simple.
And here you are.
I'm the great indoorsman, as some people call me.
You like it better when the sun goes down.
Yeah, so whatever.
Yeah, well, it's a beautiful day. Even though you don't like it outside, it's still awesome out. So you guys recently released Garage Rock, which is a collection of lost songs from 1996, 1998. What made you guys want to go back and revisit that era of the band?
It wasn't that we wanted to revisit it. I just found a box of cassette tapes at my parents' place when I was visiting, and then I started to digitize some of them, and I realized that there were songs that I had forgotten we'd written them, and some songs that we never really properly recorded that we thought were really good. And I think there's 17 songs on the CD, but there was about 10 or 12 that we left off due to space. But it was just something that I found in a box. And so this should come out.
Every time you go back to mom and dad's, you never know what you're going to find.
I know. Start digging.
You guys have done a lot of touring over in Europe. How do the crowds in Europe at a festival compare to hometown Canadian crowds when you're playing a gig like this? We're better, obviously.
It's quite a pickle of a question, because we have been touring in Europe, shamefully so, more than our home country for the past 12 years. So in that time, we've been able to acquire a substantial fan base that, we've won through playing the festival circuit. And the festivals over in Europe, North America and Canada have a few years to go in terms of stepping it up. This is a great festival today, but there's 75,000 people at these festivals, for 3 days. And Iron Maiden's playing one stage, and then Metallica are playing tomorrow or something. Motorhead's playing right after or something. Yeah. So and we've been lucky enough to play in front of those audiences. So over time, we've won them.
Yeah.
So, I was just saying this off the mic before we got on the air, is this summer we're staying away. We're working on our new album, and we're playing Canadian festivals because we're noticing that Canadian festivals are kind of catching up, and they're getting it, and we want to play it because we've always wanted to play Canada hard, you know. So this is good.
Yeah, we're glad to have you. Danko Jones is on the air with us right now, playing tonight at 6:30 here at the TD Festival of Friends. You just mentioned Motorhead. You guys are going on the Motorhead's Motorboat with Megadeth and a bunch of other bands. What's that like to play on a cruise ship? How does that work?
We've done it a few times before, with varying results. The first time we ever played it, it was a drunk. It's always a drunken mess.
Yeah.
But this one was a cruise ship from Stockholm to Helsinki, and it was also an excuse for kids to just get on the boat and get drunk. And we played with a whole bunch of bands, some good bands: Soilwork, Municipal Waste, General Surgery, the Backyard Babies. It was a lot of fun. And then we did it again last year. It was a lot of fun as well. But this motorboat thing is like, we have a lot of friends on this boat. I'm a fan of a lot of the bands, and so it's gonna be a party.
Nice.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
And what can people expect from the Danko set list tonight at the Rock and Roll Picnic? Any surprises in the set list?
I don't know any surprises. It's just, we just play our songs and let the chips fall where they may. I'm really bad at selling it. I just say it's going to be a bunch of rock tunes we wrote.
Yeah.
I find bands who try to sell it, it always falls short. So I undersell.
Yeah, well, we know when we hear the name Danko Jones, we know that it's going to be a good show.
It's going to be a show.
Yeah, of course, for sure.
I don't know.
And you're saying you guys got a new record in the can, so to speak.
Almost in the can. Like, the lid is open in the can, and the record is about to be put in it. We are just finishing some mixes, going into mastering. All the songs are recorded. I don't have to sing anymore.
Nice.
I sang the hardest I've ever sung. And there was one song I sang that I was in the vocal booth thinking, I'm going to lose my mind.
Yeah.
And my voice. That's done. It's probably going to come out February of next year. We finally have the time to work on everything that goes into making an album great, besides the song, the videos, the photos, the artwork. So now we have the time, so we're going to do that, take advantage of it.
Right on. We're looking forward to it, and you're playing tonight at 6:30 at the TD Festival of Friends. Danko Jones, thanks so much for chatting with us on the show today. We really appreciate it.
Thanks a lot for playing the songs, too.
Anytime. Right on. Danko Jones tonight, 6:30. We're broadcasting live at the TD Festival of Friends. Back with more music after this.